Leo was a curious and energetic 10-year-old boy who lived in the sunlight forest, a place covered with lush green leaves and echoing with the sounds of colorful birds. Deep within the forest was the rainbow crystal, which had been protected for generations and brought prosperity to the entire woodland. One morning, the crystal's keeper, the wise owl Otto, arrived at Leo's house in a panic and said, "Leo, a great disaster! The rainbow crystal is missing. I last saw it near the entrance of the crystal cave. Someone must have taken it in a hurry." Leo's heart pounded. Without the crystal, the forest flowers would wilt and its streams would dry up. "We must find it right away, Owl Otto." "What should I do?" asked Leo. Owl Otto replied, "You weren't the last to see the crystal, but you have sharp eyes that can help us follow the trail. The tracks are leading towards the shadow reeds near the crystal cave." Leo packed his water bottle, magnifying glass, and the rope he always carried into his backpack. The mission had begun. Leo and Owl Otto rushed toward the shadow reeds, an area that was always foggy and eerie. As they walked, they noticed a small, shiny, blue scale on the ground. "Owl Otto, look! Isn't this a mermaid scale? And it's nowhere near the crystal cave," said Leo. Owl Otto responded, "Yes, this scale might belong to Mia, the blue-tail mermaid, who lives deep in the reeds. She's a bit grumpy, but never a thief." As Leo and Otto pushed through the reeds to find Mia, they suddenly heard a loud cry. On the edge of a cliff, they saw Foxy, the gray fox, a large and greedy fox, struggling to hold the crystal. The fox was trying to hide the crystal in a hollow tree trunk. Leo remembered Owl Otto's words about Mia. The fox had been caught red-handed stealing, but that blue scale could get Mia into trouble. Just as Foxy was about to shove the crystal into the hollow, Leo sprang forward and threw his rope like a liana, a forest vine, tangling it around the fox's legs. The fox lost its balance and the crystal slipped from its grasp, falling into a deep pool of mud. Leo jumped into the mud and pulled the crystal out with his trembling hands from the cold, sticky sludge. The crystal was saved. Owl Otto captured Foxy the fox. Everything was now clear. The residents of the Sunlight Forest welcomed their hero Leo back with the crystal. Foxy the fox was ashamed of his actions. Leo remembered the blue scale in his pocket. He could not let Mia's name be ruined. In front of the crowd, he held up the scale and turned to Owl Otto, saying, "Owl Otto, Mia is innocent. I found the scale in the shadow reeds, but the thief was Foxy the fox. I don't want Mia's name to be associated with this. Telling the truth is the right thing to do." Leo had not only saved the crystal, but also protected a friend's reputation. Mia, with tears in her eyes, thanked Leo. Leo took a deep breath, looked at all the forest residents and said, "My dear friends, we survived a great adventure today. We were all scared when the crystal went missing, but this event reminded us of something very important: honesty. Being honest isn't just about not committing a major theft. Honesty is hidden in the small decisions we make every day. Sometimes telling a lie seems like the easy way out, maybe to cover up a mistake or to shift the blame onto someone else. But remember, lies, just like the fog of the shadow reeds, make everything uncertain. Telling the truth, just like the sunlight, illuminates everything. Even when the fox was caught, I didn't allow the blue scale I found to blame someone else, because protecting an innocent person is also a part of honesty. Most importantly, be honest with yourselves. Admit when you make a mistake. Face your fears. Only honest people truly know who they are, and that makes them strong individuals who shine from within, just like the rainbow crystal. Remember, the lifespan of a lie lasts only until the birth of the truth. Always tell the truth, always be honest, and you will see that your life in the Sunlight Forest will always be clear and happy.